I've had ads that have made me millions of dollars. And on the other hand, I've had ads that have lost me way more money than I want to admit. And by learning what makes a good ad, you can start bringing in more traffic, sales, and finally scale your business to 5 or even 6 figures and beyond. So by the end of this video, I'm gonna cover everything from developing ideas for your ads to building on them and how you can edit your own content to maximize your sales as soon as possible. Now, before you can create and edit your own ads, one of the most important things that you need to understand to create viral ads every time is what components make up the ads reaching millions of people. That starts with the fact that they always catch a viewer's attention in the first 3 seconds. The first 3 seconds are make or break for your ad. If you don't grab the viewer's attention immediately, they're just gonna scroll right past your ad, which is ultimately gonna lose you money. Think about it. You're paying your hard-earned money to run an ad that nobody's stopping to watch, that nobody's clicking into, and that ad that you're paying to run is not making you any sales. Now, the best way to combat this to catch your viewers' attention is by using things like eye-catching visuals or strong copy that makes them curious about your product. Another important thing that you need is to have high-quality images and visuals. Your ad is most likely going to be the first time that people are seeing your product or your business. So it's crucial that you make a good impression by having high-quality visuals because this is gonna affect how people see your product. If your images are low quality, your customers are going to assume that your product is not worth buying. So one of the main reasons that you want to have high quality images of your products in your ads is that this is a way that you can start building more trust in your business. You need to have a specific persona in mind when you're coming up with your ad. You see, when you're making your ad, you need to know who you're advertising to. If you don't have a clear persona, you're not going to know what to do for your ads. You need to make your ads for a specific audience. So it just makes it easier for you to make it relatable and engaging for your viewers. Now, when you're preparing your ad, you need to be aware of trends that are coming up at that time that you're gonna run your ad, and you need to follow those trends. You're gonna be running these ads on Facebook, and Facebook's algorithm is always gonna wanna push content that's trending rather than showing viewers content that nobody's interested in. So if you see people using trending styles for their ads, like POVs or testimonials, and those ads are bringing in thousands or millions of views, this is something that you need to pay attention to. Like I always tell you guys, making and running ads is never about reinventing the wheel. It's just about taking what's already working on the market for others and improving on it for your own business. Next, something that you need to do every time that you make an ad is to always engage with the audience's emotion. Connecting to people's emotions is what's gonna make it so that your viewer can remember your ad and recognize your brand for a longer time. And you can do anything to strike emotion, from just making your audience relate to your ad, making them laugh, or making it feel like this is a relief to the problems that they have. The only mission here is to be able to connect with them, because this is what's gonna make it so that people are more likely to engage with your content. You want people to engage with your content as much as possible because this is what's gonna show Facebook's algorithm that people are interested in your content. So the platform is then gonna push your ad to more and more people. And finally, your ad needs to include a strong call to action. You always need to tell people what to do after they finish watching your ad, or else they won't do anything. They'll just keep scrolling to another video, they won't buy your product, and they won't share your ad to anyone. So the importance of a compelling call to action is just to make sure that your viewers don't scroll past your ad without coming closer to buying your product. All right, so using all that information, let's go ahead and look at some ads that are currently on the market and break down visually where some of them went wrong and why others will succeed. All right, so right away, the 16:9 ratio that they're using on this video does not look good at all, and this definitely doesn't look good on mobile either. The hook is not grabbing my attention and is not compelling. This video is also zoomed in way too much, and I actually cannot see the whole product. As we go through the video, there's not a single piece of footage of a person giving or receiving the product as a gift. But that's what they were highlighting in their hook, right? You could tell that their messaging is completely off. There's also like no features and benefits being highlighted in this ad. For example, I can't even tell how big the product is. At the end of the video, there's also no clear call to action at the end. They're also not highlighting any free shipping, discounts, promotions, or any extra reasons why someone should buy this product. This ad also ends on a verbal uptick, making it sound like a question, or the video got cut short.
Add some magic to your gift giving with a rose bear today.
Ultimately just sparking questions and curiosity of what is even going on with this ad. One thing I like that they're doing is adding in constant cuts to hold attention. Every time that the frame is going to a new clip, it's kind of like resetting your eyes to seeing something brand new about the product. So I think they did a good job with that. All right, so now that we saw that example, let's go into a different type of ad. And listen, if you're watching this and that was your ad, do not feel bad. Just know that there's a lot of room of improvement. With that being said, let's go ahead and check out a different one. The ratio of this video is a lot better than the last because this 1:1 aspect ratio works really great for both desktop and mobile. Right away, I like hearing this romantic music, and I want to be clear that music can definitely spark emotion. And having this type of romantic music to go with a romantic type of item, this correlates perfectly. I also like how they're showing the product in all types of different settings. Outside, inside, in the car, at somebody's house. They're showing so many different visuals behind this product, and I think they did a great job with that. And unlike the last ad, they're showing multiple people holding the product, showing that they were happy and the size of the rose bear in real time. They're also highlighting a free 7-day shipping worldwide, showcasing that they have a good deal and quick delivery. They also inputted a deal of buy 2, get 1 free. That ultimately is going to increase their AOV or average order value because people are buying more from them. But secondly, and most importantly, it's creating urgency, because people are not going to want to miss out on this deal. And the call to action at the end repeatedly urges to buy now and click the link down below. Now, one of the biggest cons of this ad is that the video image quality is extremely poor and low. Like I told you guys earlier, the images and videos that you're using are going to determine your success. So having low quality videos like this, you might get a couple sales, but you're definitely not going to be able to scale. So what I just did, by examining all the different competitors in the market, this is going to be your first stepping stone anytime that you want to try to sell a product. But once you do this analysis and you get a few examples of what's working in the market, along with a clear idea of what you do and don't like, you're already ahead of most beginners. But let's be real, even with a solid vision, actually creating high converting ads, this can take time, skill, and a lot of trial and error. That's where my team at Supreme Ecom Ads comes in, as we've helped countless e-commerce sellers get high performing video, photo, and UGC ads without them having to spend weeks trying to figure it all out. And these aren't just random creatives. They're made by real e-commerce experts who are actively scaling their own 5- and 6-figure brands. So they know already exactly what works. But here's the real play. Once you have those high potential ads, you can actually take things a step further and turn them into even more viral content to test for free. And I'm gonna break down exactly how you can do that in just a second. Now, to be as efficient as possible, I recommend getting the Hyperboost package from my service, which is gonna give you 3 viral videos, 4 photo ads, and all other things within 2 to 3 days with unlimited revisions. So once you hover over that package, you're just gonna go ahead and click on order now, where it's gonna take you to this order confirmation page here. Here you can see that you can resize for Instagram stories and reels. You can see you can add in even more additional hooks and gifts for your product. And if you decide to add these add-ons or you decide not to, because you're watching this video, I'm still gonna give you 10% off of every order that you place. All you have to do is come over here to the coupon section and enter in code ALEX10. Then from here, what you're gonna do is send us your list of pros and cons, along with examples of ads or content that you like. Remember, the more context and information that you provide, the better. And then in about 2 to 3 days, depending on whether or not you have any revisions, you'll end up with an ad like this, where you're seeing right out the gate a very strong hook and compelling emotion that is going with the hook, saying when words aren't enough to express your love, let a timeless gift do the talking. And then look at the scene right here, where there's an obvious emotion that we're trying to portray. You're seeing him smiling, you're seeing her smiling, and you're seeing an influx of love between each other. Then right after that, we are getting into the features and benefits of the product while also adding in our product name and branding. So as you can see, it says the Love Night necklace is more than jewelry. And then within that same clip and in that same frame, everything that is being put in text is also being highlighted with imagery. So showing that it is more than jewelry by showing the transition of everything that you're getting in the box. But then taking that messaging and taking it to the next step. So again, we just saw that it's obviously more than just jewelry because the box comes with more than just that. But then you can see in these next clips, the messaging behind the product that is more than just what comes inside of the item itself. How it's a symbol of strength, passion, and unbreakable devotion. And I want you to notice that every single clip that you're seeing is all high quality. The text itself is very easy to read, and I'm not using a bunch of different colors. And then right after getting through these features and benefits, I'm then talking to the main audience of people who I want to buy my product, saying this is the perfect Valentine's Day gift. So number one, if you're watching this, you know it's a great gift. But number two, you know the emotion that you can get from the person after you give them this gift, as you already saw on the hook earlier. Then finishing this ad strong with a clear call to action, saying shop now to enjoy free shipping, but only for a limited time, to then be able to increase that urgency, where by the end of this ad, I'm already highlighting a couple different things. Who is buying my product? Why are they buying my product? What is the value of my product? What can this product do for the person who's buying it? Where in this case, it's making their partner happy. And lastly, I'm telling them exactly where to go and how to get this limited offer, where I'm presenting the idea that you need to hit the link down below, you need to buy this product today, because this deal is not gonna be around forever. So just like that, you now have a professionally made ad that is ready to start bringing in customers to your store right now. But hold on. We do not have to stop there, because you can actually turn around and use this exact same ad that you already own to then make even more viral ads for your product. So once you have the OG original ad done, you can then head over to CapCut and then create your account. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this video ad that was made for me by Supreme Ecom Ads, and I'm gonna keep everything that they did for me. But I'm gonna edit and change the hook a few times so I can create different ads to test out using the same content. All I have to do is first, when I get to the screen, go ahead and click on create a new project. Now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is click import and upload my ad file, which is the ad file that we just got created. Now that that's imported, I'm gonna go ahead and click and drag my creative down to the editing bar. From there, I'm gonna click on this whole ad and then head over here to the audio section. I'm doing this so that I can mute it and add in copyright-free music. All right, so to do that, I'm just gonna go ahead and drag the audio bar all the way back down and mute it completely. Now that it's muted, what I'm gonna do is head over here to the audio section on the left-hand side, and I'm gonna add in my own music. Now in this section, you're gonna see the music tab, which is gonna give you all types of different music options that you can use. Again, all of this is copyright-free, so whichever one that you like, that's the one that you should add. I'm gonna choose this Summer Hill hip hop sound, so I'm gonna go ahead and click on it, add it to the editing bar right above the video, and then adjust it to match the length of the creative. With that added in, now I'm gonna focus on switching up the hook. So I'm gonna go to text. I do like going down to the text effects so that I can choose different text fonts with borders. So I'm gonna go ahead and choose this art option and drag it all the way down to the editing bar, and then drag it all the way up to the front of the ad to where I want it to end. Now from here, I'm able to click directly into the text and edit it to whatever hook I want. I'm just gonna go ahead and put something like, get her a gift that's everlasting. We all know that people are on the lookout for gifts right now. So I really just wanna grab their attention by using that word and then giving it a height and importance by calling it everlasting. So I'm just gonna go ahead and size that down by clicking on the text and dragging it in. And you can place it wherever you want on the video. And I want this hook to last a couple seconds. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the editing bar and make sure that I drag that time down. Now if I play the ad, you can see that right when that first scene changes, the hook that I added in is going to disappear and the rest of the video is going to play just as normal as it did before. And say you want to add a voiceover to this ad to really tell a story and engage the viewer's emotions. Well, it's very simple to do. You just have to come over here and click the microphone button. Right after clicking on that, you're gonna see the voiceover recording section pop up right here, where you're able to then record whatever script that you have ready for the product. From there, you're able to drag the voice recording to wherever you wanna place it in the video down in the editing bar. And then once that's done, you have a brand new style of ad that is ready to test. And there's truly so many different ways that you can go about repurposing the content that you get from Supreme Ecom Ads. You can even take out the first visual section of the video, add in a completely brand new couple to see maybe if that one performs better. Literally, anything that you want to try to do to hook viewers in. And just like that, without putting too much of your own time and energy, you're now set with not just one, but multiple different ads that you can run on Facebook that are proven to have the potential to go viral. From here, the next step in scaling your dropshipping business is learning how to actually run different ad campaigns on Facebook, which I already walk you through in this video right here. 2025, right now, this is the year where you have the potential to really go crazy with your dropshipping business. So be sure to take notes, learn as much as you can from my videos, and go back and refresh on things that I already taught if you need to. And from this point forward, start taking your dropshipping journey seriously, because truthfully, you don't know what the growth and outcome of your life could look like if you don't take the first step of finally investing in yourself. With that being said, let's start putting in that work so you can see real results this year. This is AC with Supreme Ecom, and I'm out.